fresh off the field. I feel like I played as well because my emotions were extremely high watching these guys put in work, Pat P and his teammates. But, Pat, 10-2. I mean, it took everything you had today to be able to get this huge victory today. Talk about the highs and the lows, the ebbs and the flows in this ball game against the Jets.
I mean, you have to, being in this game for 12 years, we all understand that it's going to be ebbs and flows in a ball game. But when the moment counts and when you need to make a play and you can rely on your defense to go out there and make a play, that's the result that you get.
No question.
You know, so at the end of the day, I don't care how close the wins are, as long as we get the letter, and that's a W.
No question. And the thing about this team that has been so beneficial in regards to the success, you're finding ways to win. Me and you talk about this all the time. A year ago, you guys found ways to lose. And I think right now you're like 6-0 in one-possession ball games, which has been huge.
I think 9.
9-0. Oh, I'm sorry. Exactly. You should know better than I am. It is 9. You're right. 9. But when you look at this team and understanding where you are in this season, you know, where's the ceiling for this ball club? What can you guys do when you're dialed in?
Man, I mean, the sky's the limit for us, Mac. You know, we still haven't felt that we played our best ball together as a team. Like, special teams are on, defense is on, you know, offense is doing what they need to do. I feel like we came together today, but we still let them back into the game. You know, at the end of the day, we have to continue just relying on one another, continue to build that chemistry, that confidence in one another, and winning these close games. And let's see where it takes us.
And the defense, definitely, you gave up some plays, but, you know, as you say all the time, you kept the roof on the house. You made big-time plays when need be. Tell us a little bit about the celebrations. I mean, anytime you guys get an opportunity to create a turnover, it seems like you already got a celebration in hand ready to showcase. Tell us a little bit about the 2 celebrations we saw from the Harrison Hitman Smith interception and then walk-off, the closer, Cam Bynum.
Yeah, the first one, honestly, we was kind of all over the place.
Yeah, y'all was.
You know, because so I went there like I was taking a nap. Chris put me to bed. I don't know if you got to go back and look. He put the blanket on me.
Oh, that's what that meant.
The bedtime story to me. The next thing you know, everybody else started doing their own thing. But the second one, that was the Soul Train line. I don't know if you saw it.
No.
Everybody was lined up on both sides. Cam started it off because he got the pick. And I ended up jumping in there a little bit later. But the second one was the Soul Train line.
And that's the thing I love about this team. The togetherness that we see week in and week out, and it seems like you guys are having fun. You know, and with you being a savvy vet, being in the league 12 years, you know, how different is this ball club compared to past teams you've been a part of?
Man, honestly, this team reminds me a lot of the 2015 team I played on in Arizona. Just how close guys are, you know, together, you know, doing things, you know, outside of the locker room, trying to build that chemistry with one another, build that trust in one another. And I think the biggest thing is from last year, we have everybody, you know, the core of the team came back last year. So we understood what killed us, you know, what hurt us last year. And now we wanted to make sure that we made that a focal point coming into this season, and it's working out for us.
And talking about, you know, vocal point, you guys didn't get an opportunity to clinch the division today because the Detroit Lions beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. But for you guys, you get a chance to see them in person next week. How huge will it be to be able to clinch the division early December?
I mean, anytime you get an opportunity to clinch the division early is huge. You know, so we got an opportunity at it next week, you know, but at the end of the day, we know we're not playing for T-shirts and hats.
No question.
You know, we're playing for hardware. You know, so that's just that. You know, when we play, whenever we do clinch the division, that's just one box that's checked off for us. We got 2 more to go.
I like what you said. When you didn't say if. You said when.
Yeah.
Joe, you hear that, Joe? Coming from a guy that plays in the same division with the team that you like in the Chicago Bears, the 10-2 Minnesota Vikings, led by Pat P. P2, giving you guys the hard reel. Because he played in the game.
Yes, sir.
Back to you, Joe.